Hey guys, aggressively average Nigerian, and I'm back with more Apex. So season 5 of Apex is actually coming out in a couple of days, and I'm sort of like hyped to see what's going to happen because I'm excited to see the map changes, the new weapon, and obviously the new legend Loba. So let's get into today's video. As an LTM, TDM is something I've been wanting for Apex for a while now, because there are times whereby I'm playing Apex and I'm just sort of exhausted. Like, I just feel like the whole battle royale feeling is just becoming a little bit stale, and I just need something fresh. Like, I don't want to loot, I don't want to have to get a body shoot, I don't want to have to get weapons with like incomplete attachments. I just want to like enter into a match and I already have weapons and I can die countless times and come back and kill the people that also killed me. Like, it's just a refreshing feeling, and I feel like the devs already have a formula for this already, because they sort of did it with the Christmas event back in December, and honestly the mode was very nice. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, almost throughout the entire game mode I barely played the battle royale because it just felt like an escape from all the sweaty lobbies and all the tryhards, and it was something that I really enjoyed. I feel with TDM being added to the game as a limited time mode, like, it kind of eases up the whole controversial topic about SBMM. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, like, if they were to add TDM, like, how is the weaponry going to be? I actually thought of 3 different ways. The first method that I thought about was the tested and proven method in the Christmas event, whereby legends basically rotate weapons. Now, what I mean by that is that if a certain legend has a certain weapon and some certain attachments today, he will not have it tomorrow. Those weapons will go to another legend. Now, why that system works perfectly is that it allows for variety. It actually allows you to use different legends and diversify the game a bit. If it isn't done that way, then people will probably just stick to the big 3, which is Raid, Pathfinder, and Gibraltar basically. And it kind of makes the game interesting, because I would like to use Mirage in some certain situations, but there's no incentive. So it's more like it's giving you an incentive to actually use the legends basically. Moving on, the second method I actually thought about was having like a create a loadout sort of method, like the way code titles usually work, whereby you create your weapon and the attachments before the game even begins. Like, it's nice though. Like, I actually like that one. That one isn't so bad, but it's just an option. It's not something that I would like. The third option is probably my favorite. It's like, this third option reminds me of the way CSGO and Valorant works basically. You start out with a P2020, then you sort of earn cash along the way by getting kills and other stuff, and whenever you die, you have this like 10 to maybe 8 seconds window to actually buy a weapon, buy attachments, and buy so many things that could help you. You understand? So you realize that you need to like change weapons from the R301 to something like a sniper that gives you more range. Then all you need to do is just earn cash so you can actually change your loadout during that brief period whereby you need to respawn. That's something that I actually really like to see. So now, moving on, map design. So like, I actually thought about 2 ways that they could do the map design. The first method would be that the respawn devs will actually have to create a designated map for the TDM game mode. That sounds really nice. That the concept or the thought about creating an actual map for this is actually really nice. You understand? But I don't see it happening because I feel like that would be too stressful for them. Besides, they also have like a lot going on for them right now, so I don't think they have enough time to now start putting the thought process into creating an entirely new map. So that's why I don't think that's quite possible. But what I do think is possible is the second one, which is, what I'm trying to say is that combining two locations on already existing map and making it into one big TDM map. And that's something that I would like to see. Like, for some strange reason, I would like to see that, because I think that would be nice and people will be more familiar with it than creating new maps entirely that are different from the fundamental Apex. You know what I mean. Anyway, in summary though, I feel like this could help Apex on the long run, because it could ease up the whole talk about SBMM, and they could actually make TDM a permanent game mode, because not everybody wants to just go into the arena and just sweat it out. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people just want to like chill and hang out with their friends without having to bother about dying and all. So like, well, if you enjoyed my video, you should probably leave a like and subscribe too. And I'll see you on my next video. And this has been Aggressively Average Nigerian, and I'm signing out.